Alright doston, so Jatin was charging 35,000 rupees per project. He was doing a great work. He had 5-star reviews. He spent 3 years on Upwork. He was stuck at numbers he should have outgrown years ago. Not because he lacked skills, not because the market was bad, but because of 3 beliefs he refused to let go of. So if you're an Indian freelancer or agency owner stuck under 2 lakhs a month, this video is for you. By the end of this video, you will know exactly why you are still stuck and also how to start pricing like someone who isn't. My name is Vedant, I'm from Punjab and I build an agency in the French market that has done 14 million for ourselves, 75 million for our clients, more than 400 clients within 5 years. And here's what actually separates the one who break through. The first thing I want you to understand is that the ceiling is inside. Your ceiling isn't in the market. Your ceiling is in your head. I have worked with 400 plus clients across Europe, India, and the US. And the one who stays stuck don't have a pricing problem. They have a belief problem. And here's what makes it deadly. Those beliefs are invisible. Beliefs you will never challenge become cages you decorate. The belief is a bug in the system. Once you name it, you can kill it. But most Indian agency owners aren't underpriced because they're bad. They're underpriced because they believe they deserve to be. And see, in 2026, AI just made average execution worthless. The clients who were hiring you for $30,000 rupees because you were cheap, they now have AI tools. So they don't really need you for execution anymore. They need you for certainty, for authority, for the results you can get them, for the things that cost 2 lakhs. You just have to change the belief and the numbers will follow. And because I was exactly in your shoes, I know what these 3 beliefs are. So the first belief is, I need more skills before I can charge more. And here's the situation. You have taken the course. You have watched the tutorials. You have done all the certifications. You have all this knowledge and expertise, but you're still hesitating before quoting 80,000 rupees. And every time a client asks for your price, something tightens in your chest. You tell yourself, once I learn the next thing, I'll be ready. And here's what's actually happening. Endlessly learning is a socially acceptable way to avoid the one thing that will actually change your income, asking for more. See doston, you don't have a skills gap. You have a confidence gap and you are just filling it with information. You're hiding behind learning because charging more will confront you whether you actually believe in yourself. And I know this because I was exactly in your shoes. In my first year, I rebuilt my portfolio 3 times before charging a real number. Not because the work wasn't good, but because I didn't believe I was worth it yet. The market doesn't care how many certifications you have. It pays for people who sound certain. The belief more skills equal to more worth is totally corrupted. The reality is more certainty equals more money. See, your income doesn't care how many courses you have finished. It only cares about how many prices you have said out loud. Now, the second common belief I had, and that you might have too, is my client can't afford that. Every time you're about to send a proposal, you do a calculation. But it's not a price calculation. It's a social threat assessment. You imagine the client reading the number. You imagine their face. You imagine losing the relationship. And suddenly, your price drops. Before they even say a single word. My client can't afford that. You have no idea what your client can afford because you never asked. So you have already decided for them based on your fear. And here's what's interesting. I have seen the same client who have flinched at 50,000 from a generalist. The same client paid 2 lakhs to a specialist 6 months later. Not because they suddenly had more money, but because the specialist sounded like someone worth paying. I want you to understand this. Cheap clients don't buy expertise. They buy availability. When you price like you're available to everyone, you attract everyone who wants cheap. So I want you to change that belief. They can't afford it to something more realistic. I want you to understand that up to this date, you haven't behaved like someone worth paying it. See doston, Jatin had the reviews. He had the portfolio. He also had the work ethic that will embarrass most people in this room. 3 years on Upwork, 35,000 rupees on a project, 60 hours a week. We didn't touch his skills. We just changed how he positioned his offer. 1 category shift, 1 framing change, and 6 months later, the same guy is making 1.2 lakhs in a month on a retainer. 2 clients, 20 hours a week, that's it. Same skills, same guy, only different beliefs. Now, belief number 3. I will hire when I'm ready. This is the third belief, and it's the sneakiest one. I need a team to deliver at that level. I will hire when I'm ready. This is a trap that keeps smart people small forever. Ready never comes. But here's what you're not saying out loud. You're not afraid of hiring. You're afraid of becoming the person who has to lead. So you keep doing the $35,000 rupees work with a 3 lakh per month brain, and you call it being careful. And doston, here's what just changed. AI is here. And now, one operator with the right AI stack can deliver what a 5-person agency could deliver in weeks. It can do it faster, at a higher quality and a higher speed, and at a fraction of the overhead. The operator with leverage outperforms teams 10 times their size. So you're not waiting until you're ready. You're waiting until you feel safe. And those are two different things. And let me tell you, the market doesn't care about either. So if you're done being the 35,000 rupees operator and you want a system to get a consistent 2 to 3 lakhs per month, that's exactly what the HTC formula is built for. It's an 8-hour masterclass and a private founder community. Click the link in the description, answer 3 questions and get instant access all for free. Now, let's talk about what I want you to implement before the next video. I'm gonna tell you my hack to break these beliefs. It's only 3 steps. The first step is naming it. I want you to write exactly as it sounds in your head. I need more skills. They cannot afford it. They will never pay me that price. I'll hire when I'm ready. Name it like you will name an enemy. And then I want you to reverse it. Write the opposite. Read out loud. It will feel fake. It's good. That's the gap between who you are and who you need to become. And moreover, play the movie until the end. Let's say your belief is they will never pay me that price. Okay, so if they never pay me that price, what will happen? I will never be making more than XYZ per month. And then what happens? I will never be able to achieve my goals. And then what happens? AI is coming and they're gonna replace me. And then what happens? And then last thing is I want you to collect evidence. Every time something contradicts the old belief, I want you to write it down. A client paid you more than you expected? Write it. You delivered great work with what you had? Write it. Evidence kills belief faster than logic does. You don't think your way out of these beliefs. You collect enough proof so that they cannot survive. I want you to understand something. AI just destroyed the execution economy. If your value proposition is I do the work, you are competing with Claude or ChatGPT, something that costs less than you and something that can do the work for free. The only thing AI cannot replicate is certainty, authority, the feeling that you know something the client doesn't. That's a belief thing, not a skills thing. Most agencies are dead. They just don't know it yet. The ones who survive won't be the one who learned the most tools. They will be the one who fixed what was happening in here before the market forced them to. The belief work is the business work. You don't know the 3 beliefs that kept me stuck as an Indian freelancer, and you know the pattern that breaks all 3. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. And again, when we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a live draw. One subscriber will get a one-on-one mentorship session with me, plus the latest MacBook Air. So hit the like button, ring the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.